busting out the Bentley band, take a man, Balenciaga. It's big bags, busting out the Bentley band, take a man, Birkin bag, body back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Look, gotta play it safe, no face, no case.
How many times do I gotta prove? I'm one of them guys that will never lose. Look in the sky and you see how we move.
Live. From Orlando, 2K. Sports proudly brings you the Magic and Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Celtics. Here's McDyess. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we can see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
They get it back. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Summer of 2014, Doris, Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Out to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, Hero. There's a screen. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Embiid, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside DeRozan. Over McDyess. DeRozan's shot is off. Wagner outside. Pass to Embiid. Over DeRozan. And Embiid gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Ball. Rebound by the Magic. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. It's stolen by Fultz. Outside, Hero. Fultz with the ball. He's covered by Ball. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Shoots over Caruso. And it's good for 2.
That's big-time focus for Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Drummond a screen. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Embiid the screen. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you can see Markelle Fultz starting to get comfortable, understanding how to thread the pass through the defense.
Outside, George. His 3-pointers off the mark. Magic leading by 4. Over to the wing. And stolen by Drummond. Here's DeRozan. They get the rebound. Embiid with the steal. Kicks it out to Hero. No good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Over in the corner, Caruso. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's what we call embracing the physicality of the game. Andre Drummond, never afraid of taking contact.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Theus. Pass to McDyess. It's stolen by DeRozan. The shot by George, wide open. And again, Chicago, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front. They're up by 8.
Please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Pass to O'Neal. On its way from DeRozan for 2. That shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. And to see your son Drake find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Here's Theus. And that one is stuffed right through.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The fadeaway. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Guys, you can see why Wendell Carter Jr. was a top 10 pick. That's big-time talent.
Here's Dampier. Pass to O'Neal. And here is Dosunmu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, give DeMar DeRozan credit. This guy is unselfish, moving the basketball, just such a great teammate.
And here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Dampier. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Anthony. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trailed by 5.
Boy, you guys think about the Orlando Magic. It's been a franchise that hasn't been able to get any kind of footing in the right direction. This all transpired after Dwight Howard left. They've had a number of high draft picks. We've got to see what happens from here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. DeRozan's shot is off. The Magic, Doris, have accumulated a lot of losses, too, over the years. And you feel it taking a toll, I think, on their confidence. Do you?
I do, Kevin, because this is a team with a lot of young players. And when losing is all you know, it's a challenge. You're trying desperately to establish culture and winning habits, and you need to start being competitive again. It can be a perpetuating cycle that they've got to break out of.
Down low, here's Drummond. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
Magic leading by 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Embiid. Here's Paige Diop, guarded by O'Neal. Back to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Paul George.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Ball, covered by Anthony. Screened by O'Neal. Here's Ball. Here he goes.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Here's Theus. High post Embiid. He has 6. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Embiid's got 8 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside, George. Beyond the arc. Past O'Neal. Pulls up on the wing. And the Bulls get it back. And Drummond throws it down.
a shot goes up, you've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
To the inside. Stolen by Ball. The deep three from George. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Outside, Ball. From outside the arc. Rebounded by McDyess.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet, but the ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Hero from long range. Chicago grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
And the second free throw, good.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now Hero. Pass to Melton. Here's the three. Traps in the tray. Melton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Back to George. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
It's Hero with the drive.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
As to Drummond. To the paint. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Magic leading by 13. Outside, Hero. Here's McDyess. Hero trying to get open. McDyess, good. McDyess has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Caruso. And here is Ball. He's covered by Hero. And Drummond throws it down.
Assisted by...
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Here's Melton, and no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Intercepted. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Finish off the break. Embiid's got 12.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside ball. For the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Melton feeling it out a bit. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Substitution for your Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. Markelle Fultz.
Here's ball. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Outside DeRozan. This one for three. That shot off. The Magic go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm. You get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The putback. Rebounded by McDyess. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Wagner on the wing. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Melton. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, that takes a lot of force to finish through that kind of contact. Drummond able to do so, though.
And so it's the Orlando Magic taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now here's Fultz. Outside Anthony. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Magic.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Carter. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, of course, as we know, the West is dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly, when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you have 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Anthony taking his time here. McDyess a screen. Let's go. And it's sent back by Dampier. Terry, that's a 2. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
First team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Outside, George takes a 3. The Bulls with another miss.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And they double up DeRozan. From the arc. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Wagner on the wing. Off target with his three. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. From deep. They get it again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the Magic making a change here.
Second team foul. Coming on to the floor.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. McDyess. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Indoors in a time where we see so much international conflict. Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Embiid. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And again, no good by Chicago.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's George. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And Orlando will come the other way. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Anthony. Here's McDyess. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Outside, George. The tray. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like one.
Not a beautiful dream. Should move it to the left, move it to the left. Oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. Maybe I'm crazy.
Like they said, though, you can take a man out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of man.